You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun?
You're watching Crookston Pirate Athletics on the KROX video stream. It's brought to you by the University of Minnesota Crookston, Egg Country, Grove Mechanical, Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream Parlor, the Crookston Public School District, American Crystal Sugar Company, Christian Brothers Ford, Riverview Health, Benedictine Living Community of Crookston, Hugo's Family Marketplace, the City of Crookston, CHS Egg Services, State Farm Andy Omen, Crookston Valley Co-op, Northland Community and Technical College, along with the Crookston and Fosston Eye Clinics, all bringing you Crookston Pirate video stream on KROX.
And we are live here on KROX TV as it is time for the it's time for KROX to cover Crookston Pirate girls hockey in a game that was supposed to happen last week, but it's actually going on this week due to the snowstorm that came through. And that is turned into this, which is a game between Crookston and Bemidji. I'm Gabe Bishop here with you. Honored to call every minute of action. This one's got a lot of cool storylines on it. First of all, the Pirates, they've won 3 in a row. And we'll see, just one second. There we go, now we're all good. There we go. Now, good. Sorry about that. So the Crookston Pirates, they're 4-7 on the year. They've won 3 games in a row, including 2 of them being section games as they beat Detroit Lakes in their last one in overtime. Besides the International Falls win, their 4 wins this year have not been easy. 2 overtime wins and one that had an empty netter. That would have been a 1-goal game without it. And so whenever they've won games, it's been pretty close. And so they're looking to keep things on the positive trajectory. However, they are taking on the Bemidji Lumberjacks. And the Lumberjacks are one of the top teams in the state, currently ranked number 6 in Class AA. They're 7-1 on the year, just suffered their first loss to number 1 in Class AA. Holy Family Catholic beat them 4-2 in Bemidji. And so they're looking to bounce back from a loss in that one. If you're interested in watching a lot of star power, this is the game for you. As Bailey Roop, the very, very, very talented player, one of the best players in the nation, not just the state. She's probably the best player in the state. One of the best players in the nation is part of this group. And she was also, interesting fact, representing the U.S. as she plays in the Under-18 Women's World Championship, which is the Female World Juniors. And so World Juniors that are being hosted by down in Grand Casino Arena and Mariucci Arena down in the Twin Cities this year. The female version of that is being held in Sydney and Membertou, which is in Nova Scotia, and so that's way up over Maine. So up that way, that's where you're going to be looking for that one to go. And so that will be the where she will be playing, and she is very, very deserving of that role. And she's a junior. She's not even a senior. Yet she is that talented, that skilled, and that gifted, and it's an honor to watch someone of this high caliber come into Crookston and take on the Pirates. So we'll see what the Pirates can do to stop her. You know, that's the main goal. Some players like this are nigh on impossible to stop, but can you? And what can happen post after that? And so that'll be coming up in just a little bit. On the Riverview Health pregame show, we had a chance to talk with both head coaches. The head coach of the Bemidji Lumberjacks, Mike Johnson, he is in his 8th season as head coach of the Lumberjacks, and Coach Reed Olson, his 2nd season as the coach of the Pirates. We'll take a look at the Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update and the Napa Crookston Welding and Machine starting lineups as well. That'll all be coming up in just a little bit. We'll take a break, though, and we'll hear from the head coach of the Bemidji Lumberjacks, Coach Mike Johnson, coming up right after this.
You're watching Crookston Pirate Athletics.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota, ranked by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after financial aid in the state, so you receive the best value for your education. University of Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of both worlds.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at GoHugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
Back on the River Health pregame show, Bemidji Lumberjacks head coach Mike Johnson is with us. Glad to see you make the trip. Week later than intended because we had the snow come through, but we're glad to see you here. Your last game was against Holy Family Catholic, and in everybody else's minds on paper, what have you, that was a matchup of two of the best teams in the state. Didn't go your way. How did you feel that game went, should have gone, and what kinds of things do you want to see improved?
Yeah, it's always fun to have, the top team in the state come into your building, and so we were, pretty amped up for that, and we were a little surprised at their speed. We knew they were going to be fast, but they had a couple kids that were just, way faster than what minute and scored, and then about a minute and a half later, they scored again. So we were down 2-0 right from the jump, and then kind of settled in and played a pretty strong game, really. So we knew the competition was going to be tough. We did our best to match up, and we were very, in the end, pleased with the result.
That might be a team you could potentially see down the line. We'll see what happens on that. But now you're taking on a Crookston Pirate team. They've won 3 in a row. What kinds of things do you expect to see out of them?
Yeah, so Crookston over the last few years has really been building the program, and I know they lost a couple kids this year and some of those kinds of things, and that always happens. But I know they're well coached and they play good, solid hockey, and it's always been a classic battle between Crookston and Bemidji, and so they're on that little winning streak and played some really tough teams. Very, very strong performances, and so we're expecting nothing different tonight.
Well, I'm excited to see how this goes. In terms of things for you that you want to do, what kinds of keys do you think you really need to do well if you want to win this one?
Well, we've been struggling a bit all year on kind of 5-on-5, so our special teams have been really strong, but 5-on-5 trying to produce goals has been a little bit tough for us, so we're hoping to get a strong forecheck and create some opportunities with some good patience and poise and moving the puck and getting some traffic in front, all the classic hockey things that you try to do, and we're hoping to get some good results from that tonight.
Do you put an extra emphasis on that when you're playing a team as defensive as Crookston has been throughout the course of the year?
Well, I tell you what, most teams that we play, I think they do focus on the, kind of the defense first. And we kind of do the same thing. We talk about having real strong defensive zone coverage, take care of your own end, and that's going to create offensive opportunities. So I don't expect Crookston is going to be a whole lot different than a lot of the teams we've played this year. And I know it's always tough to score against them.
Lastly, what will be the message to your group of girls before they head out onto the ice that first period?
Yeah, the biggest thing is to just go out there, play our game, play with confidence, and hope for a positive outcome.
I'm really excited to see what happens. Coach, best of luck to you.
I appreciate it, Gabe. Thank you.
And that was the head coach of the Bemidji Lumberjacks. That was Coach Mike Johnson here with us on the Riverview Health pregame show. We will take a break. When we come back, we'll hear from the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Reed Olson. I'll be coming up right after this.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
trap shooting,
hockey, basketball,
wrestling. So we have a lot of sports.
And there is
orchestra,
band,
choir, visual arts,
speech,
theater,
Leo Club.
And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is my education destination.
For over 45 years, Grove Mechanical has been the trusted choice for heating and cooling solutions in Crookston and the surrounding communities. From furnace repairs to air conditioning installations, we're committed to keeping your home comfortable year-round. We're proud to support this community and all its athletes. Best of luck to the Crookston Pirates this season. Grove Mechanical is behind you all the way.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
On the Riverview Health pregame show, Crookston Pirate head coach Reed Olson is with us, and it's been a little while since we've talked a few days ago, back on Thursday, and now we're doing a game that wasn't actually scheduled for this day. This was the snow-related move. Bright side is you get it earlier than anybody else is getting any of their snow cancel games made up. A lot of them have to wait until 2026, so you get this one out of the way now, your final one before Christmas. It was Detroit Lakes 5 days ago, got the win in that overtime game. How did that game play out to you?
No, it was awesome. You know, we got a lot more shots that game than we did the previous game. So that's always good to see. The girls were moving the puck a lot better, and then especially when we were getting into our offensive zone, we were getting a lot more looks and better looks than we have been. You know, before we went to our Iron Range swing. So that's good to see. So hopefully we can keep doing that here today against Bemidji.
It's also your second section win of the year. You have a game up on them, and so for section purposes, that was a huge win.
No, absolutely. You know, and we'll take a win when we can, and especially a section win. That's huge. You know, still trying to rack those up so we can get to where we want to be at the end of January, early February.
Well, you've won 3 in a row to get to this point, but now you're taking on a very tough Bemidji team that you were supposed to play last week, now playing this week. This might come off as a bit of a satirical question, but did an extra week help you out at all for a team of this caliber?
I mean, we got some more rest, you know, and but you know they're a very good team. They're well coached. They're they're highly skilled. You know, they get a lot of shots, and they're making really good passes as well. After some tape that we watched, and it's going to be a tough game, you know, just like those Moorhead War Road games. So we got to bring the intensity from the first couple shifts, and then, you know, keep that going throughout the first, second, and third period.
the similarity of those two games, being the Moorhead and Warroad games, is that even though you allowed goals, you didn't allow very many shots. That was a common trend in both of those games. Do you think that's going to be essential again to stay close or win this one?
No, absolutely. But with the Moorhead and Warroad game, it felt we were playing more defensively, and then when we were going to try to break the puck out, we just weren't getting it across the red line again and in deep. So hopefully we can come out with some more, I'd say, swagger against these guys and just, put the foot to the gas and just make sure we can get the pucks in deep and just go to work.
Well, let's talk some other keys then. What else do you think you really need to do well?
Well, we got to make sure that we keep their really skilled forwards to the outside, right? Take away the middle and take away our slot so they can't get those clean shots. And then we can't have turnovers, right? Turnovers, they're going to eat us up all day. So if we can play a clean game, I like our shot.
Slight changes to the line this time. Adley Vignes is back on D. Is that a one-off plan, or do you think that's something you're kind of look ahead of a little bit more long-term with?
We can look into it here, but we were missing a skater for a couple weeks. So then once she came back finally, then we just decided to move back to Viggy to defense because that's usually what she plays. But we'll take a look at, tonight, and then over the New Year's we got a couple games too, and then we'll see if we can generate some more offense or not. But yeah, it'll be an experiment, so we'll see.
What will be the message to the girls before they head onto the ice?
Just play with confidence, right? When the puck's on your stick, it's a good thing. I feel like we're too jittery, and we just like giving the puck either to our team or to the other team. We fumble it, but puck on your stick's a good thing. And as soon as you catch that puck, get your head up and get your feet moving, right? Get your feet moving at all times, and just have some fun, and let's go to work.
Let's have some fun with this, Coach. I appreciate your time. We'll talk post-game.
Thanks, Gabe.
And that was the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Reed Olson, here with us on the Riverview Health pregame show. I'll tell you what, it was a good thing that he was telling about is that having the puck on your stick, that's a good thing. And some people might look at it, and whether it be nerves or other form of anxiety, some people might freak out when this puck's on their stick, especially when you play a team like Bemidji. But this is a fantastic opportunity for the Pirates to showcase what they've been working on and allow them to really hone in some of their craft and see what they can do when they test themselves against the best. And I'm very excited to see how that's going to turn out for Crookston tonight. Zamboni's out on the ice right now, so we will take a break. And when we come back, we'll take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update and the Napper Crookston Welding and Machine starting lineups as well, all coming up right after this here on the Riverview Health pregame show in tune on KROX TV.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
Waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes!
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Minnesota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota, ranked by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after financial aid in the state, so you receive the best value for your education. University of Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of both worlds.
Back here at the Crookston Sports Center. Take a look at Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update over on KROX Radio right now. You can tune into Crookston girls basketball as they're taking on the Roseau Rams. A couple of players who just got their 1,000th point of their careers in that game. Chloe Bull for the Pirates, Brooklyn Holst for the Rams. You can see that listen to that over on KROX Radio, also on KROX TV. Both options there for that one. This is just a KROX TV exclusive. Minnesota Wild, they're taking on the Washington Capitals today. Game 2 with the new man Quinn Hughes leading the defense. He's playing with Brock Faber, which is an unbelievable pairing. That defensive pairing is fantastic. Immediately one of the best in the game, and I am excited to see where that goes further along the lines for the Minnesota Wild. That is exciting. And as we kind of take a look as the Zamboni makes its final way around, we're going to take a look at our Napper Crookston Welding and Machine starting lineups because they have what you need. They'll make sure your batteries start the first time every time. So buy a Legend battery from Napper Crookston Welding and Machine. They handle all your Legend battery needs for your cars, trucks, recreational vehicles, snowmobiles, ATVs, and more. First for the Lumberjacks. They will be starting, as mentioned, one of the best female hockey players in this age range in the nation, Bailey Roop, the junior, who is related to the Bulls, Chloe, Grace, and Morgan. Their aunt being the mom of Bailey Roop. She is a junior. She is flanked on her left side by Maddie George, the freshman, and on her right side flanked by Naomi Johnson, not the one that just graduated for the Pirates. This one's a sophomore on her right side. Defensively, hybrid forward defender Ellie Mae Swanberg getting the start in D. She's starting as a freshman on the left side, joined by Millie Canott, who's there on the right side. And junior goaltender who just moved in from Colorado this year, Lily Lauer, will get the start in net for the Lumberjacks. 7-1 on the season. Just suffered their first loss of the year. For the Pirates, as mentioned, they've done a fair bit of changing when it comes to their actual forward lineup cores. So what it looks like is if you know their first power play unit, that's what they're starting. Emma LaPlante is the senior starting in center, flanked on her right side by Jensen Steiner, the sophomore, and on her left by Christina Hershey, the 8th grader, getting her first start on the top line this year. This is their power play unit, and so they're just going to run it out as these main lines, giving it a shot and see if it sticks. Defense, Adley Vignes, the sophomore, has been moved back to defense, and she knows Bailey Roop very well. They were talking in the middle of the ice before the game. She'll be flanked on the other side by 8th grader Lauren Tull and Maddie Abrams, the junior goalkeeper in net for the Pirates, and she has been great, to say the least, this year. She's given the Pirates ample opportunities to score goals and keep themselves in games, and even though she's let a couple by that she doesn't want to, and he probably regrets, every goalie does that. She is in the vast majority. There's nobody who's perfect, and I know, for lack of a better word, a lot of Pirate fans blessed with Campbell Friggi over these last few years, and if anybody is comparing Frigida Abrams, I think that's a bit unfair, but Abrams is no slouch on her own. She is a fantastic goaltender, and she's been keeping the Pirates very much alive. The Pirates are 4-7 on the season. They've won 3 in a row, taking on the Lumberjacks, who are 7-1, just suffered their first loss of the year. Zamboni has made his way back into the garage here, and the officials, there were only 2 of them. I'm not sure if they're just waiting on the third or if they're missing an official, but throughout the warm-ups and everything, there have only been 2 officials. So when they come out, we'll see if there are actually 3, which could be which I think is a necessity. You'll have 2 referees and a linesman normally. And we do have 3. All right, so 2 referees and a linesman make their way out. Fantastic, good for them. So we do have a full crew here in the Crookston Sports Center. Temperature continues to drop outside. If you're outside in a car, first of all, I apologize. That does not sound fun. It's 27 degrees with wind whipping at about 45 miles an hour. I do not envy you in the slightest. Now here come both squads. Crookston Pirates again flanked by Pirate sisters, this time a little bit older. I believe these are either squirts or bantams or peewees, excuse me, not bantams. Bantams are a little higher up. Squirts or peewees that are joining them this time around. And so Corky Reynolds, the public address announcer, will let me know of that. This has been the Riverview Health pregame show. We'll take a break, and we will be back with the opening puck drop between Crookston and Bemidji coming up right after this.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota, ranked by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after financial aid in the state, so you receive the best value for your education. University of Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of both worlds.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today, or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Back here at the Crookston Sports Center, it's about time to get this hockey game underway between Crookston and Bemidji. Crookston will be moving right to left on your screen to get this one started. Again, trying out a new line against this tough Lumberjack squad. Crookston in their home whites. Blue numbers with the gold trim. Pirates across the front blue with gold. Bemidji, those are not black jerseys. Those are navy with white numbers. Bemidji across the front. They also have the number on the front in the top left of their bodies, top right on your screen corner. Face-off underway, taken by Emma LaPlante. Took it away from Roop, and she's immediately moving into the zone where Christina Hershey is, but Jensen Steiner was too far out in front, and an offside 7 seconds into the game. Not what you want to see early. Roop was very eager to try and take the draw and go straight at the Pirate defense. And the Pirates win 2 draws in a row, but good pressure. Bring it back out to Vignes. Vignes bounced that one off the official, popped up, Roop fighting for it. Roop has got it, dishes it outside. It'll be taken by Naomi Johnson. Sends this one in deep to the right of Abrams. Lauren Tull is there to track it down. It gets chipped out. Christina Hershey over there. No dice, down low. Roop again. Wraps it around, bring it back up top, taken by Canott. Millie Canott dumps it off, it's Roop again, lost it out of the zone. That was good pressure by Emma LaPlante. Pirates try and change some of their top forwards, and so Roop will try and take it herself. One-on-one with Vignes, and Vignes blocks that shot, and it goes into the netting and out of play. As mentioned, these two girls know each other very well, not only with Crookston connections for Roop, but just playing down in the Twin Cities and knowing one another. You become familiar with the players you play against on a repeated basis. Taking the draw is Kinsley Wong in. Lost it, though. Kept in the zone by Bemidji. In now and sending it forward is Molly McLean. Molly McLean played in the JV game, played in the first and third period. Scored a goal. Wrapping around looking for Rylan Auble. Chipping it up ahead and fighting with Caitlin Maruska. This is the third line. Ava Martin's leading this one. Taken back by the Lumberjacks. Martin gets it out of the zone. This is the first time in a long time, besides Ashlyn Bailey, who's been out since the start of the year, that the Pirates are fully healthy. No sickness either. This one up into the netting once again and out of play. Defended over there by Logan Brecken. Top lines start to make their way out. One thing that you'll notice about Roop, and that's similar with Vignes, they're both very tall. They are tall players. Have a very stout hockey build, and they are definitely, that's why they're so good at this sport. This one from the blue line, shot by Canott, save made by Abrams. She's got 2 now. This one is blocked, and Tull will track it down. Look ahead for Emma LaPlante. LaPlante had it taken away by Roop. Roop tries to center it. Tull breaks it up. Back to Roop again. Bounces it off the boards. Bring it up top. Ellie Mae Swanberg. Roll it out. This shot gets deflected, and another netting puck as this one was blocked by Jensen Steiner. Minute 40 into this contest, no score. Taking their time at the moment. Face off, initially won by the Lumberjacks. Roop will come out and take it. Will dump it off. Cannot. Makes a move. Wants to fire a shot. Safe made by Abrams. It'll be tracked down by Logan Brecken. Brecken up ahead. Centers one, gets popped up. That hit off the stick of Steiner, but the Lumberjacks can't keep it in the zone, so they'll peel out, almost over skate on it, and good fight to get it back in by Swanger. Now it's a 2-on-1. Drop it off for Roop. Fire, glove, save. Oh, Abrams didn't see it. Where did that end up? Oh, that might have tucked in her jersey underneath her glove. That's where that puck kind of went to. And when you give Bailey Roop an open shot, oh, God, that's bad. But Abrams is there to make the save. Bailey Roop again playing in the Female World Juniors under 18 female championships representing the United States. One behind the net. Trying to track it down, look to get it out of the zone. Pirates can't do so yet. Jacinda Lossing back there, pop that one up and taken out of the zone. Shia Burnett trying to track this one down, so it's poked out by Aubrey Bartram. Bemidji trying to reset. Bartram on the chase. Down along the boards, kept in the zone by Shia Burnett. Back to Bartram, she'll wrap it in deep. Graces off the back of the cage, and Peyton Demeraux try and track it down. Can't. Back come the Lumberjacks. Moving is Calliope Malkowski, and she takes a hit from her own player. Oh, pardon me, that was a wrong number. That's Bergen Baki who took that hit. This one sent all the way down for an icing by the Pirates with 14:09 to go. Oh, it was Markowski. Okay, that was a 10. Calliope Malkowski. First time I've heard Calliope in a long time. I think that's a pretty cool name. Roop in the top line, back in against the third line for the Pirates. Nice deke move. Here comes a shot and a goal. You wrote that one up pretty easily. You knew that was going to show up. Ellie Mae Swanberg scores for the Lumberjacks at 14:01. It's 1-0. Face-off won by the Pirates. They now trail 1-0. Here's Adley Vignes. Chipped it down low. Now behind the net. Millie Cannot, the other defenseman, gets the assist on that. Back the other way. Bemidji trying to get it back with Cannot. Chip it in deep. Were they offside? Yes, they were. They got to get back. Be taken back by Lauren Tull. Tried to send it in deep. It got knocked back. Now back in center ice. Here comes Emma LaPlante trying to go an odd rush. It gets blocked and then saved by Lauer. That's her first one of the day. Now reset again with the puck down low. Can make something happen on this Bemidji team. Coach Johnson said he was really happy with his special teams. Had trouble scoring on 5-on-5. Well, they have a 5-on-5 goal to start. Sent in deep. Lumberjacks will change. Tracked down by Baki, but it got broken up. Emma LaPlante got pickpocketed from behind. That was a good play over there by Molly McLean. This one goes through the crease, back up top. And a dump off play there by Lossing. Didn't want to shoot that one. Down low, wrap around, center, Pashada, oh, what a score! And beautifully played by Bergen Baki, who put that one in. And with 12:26 to go, it's already 2-0. (6-1) was the JV result, and now Bemidji varsity looking to try and turn that around. Demra. Cinda Lawson got the assist on that. Two goals separated from one another by a minute and 35 seconds. Coming back the other way is Baki, but had it taken away. Adley Vignes sends it all the way down. Gets knocked down by Knott. Knott makes one move, now makes another. Trying to make a third. Working on Vignes now, but offside. Says on the other side of the ice. Baki was too far out in front. The rest of the top line will come on for the Lumberjacks. We're just 5-12 into this contest. Bemidji out shooting 6-1, and they've already beaten Abrams twice. Face-off taken in one by the Pirates. Lauren Tull chips it back in. Kinsley Wongan trying to chase it down. Good hesitation move by Molly McLean. Up ahead, it's Roop. Roop tried to toe drag it, broken up by Wongan. Then back the other way. Pretty play here by Naomi Johnson. Trying to split Vignes. That's very difficult to do. And Vignes will send this one out. And is that iced? Yes. So to come back the other way with 11:25 to go. On the left of Abrams. Look to take that draw, takes a shot and scores! Off the draw, it's Bailey Roop putting in one over Abrams. And Bemidji's got a 3-0 lead. So Roop with that snipe shot. They don't give an assist to that, just won the draw and took it herself and scored. 3-0. Here comes LaPlante. LaPlante, nice move. LaPlante saved me by Lauer and almost put back in by Jensen Steiner as she was just a smidge behind where the rebound ended up. Here comes Roop again. Roop moving in, fires blocked. Has a good block there by Rylan Auble. Roop gathers it back again. Down low. Bring back up top, Millie Knott. Knott. Pinned up along the boards. We have a delayed penalty coming up against the Pirates. Roop wants to score on it, and she does! She's that good, ladies and gentlemen. Bailey Roop scores her second, and it's 4-0. So 4-0 says that was a delayed penalty. The penalty will not count because they scored on a technical 6-on-5. Now winning the draw, coming back the other way, looking to make it 5. Gets dumped off to Knott. Oh, good save by Abrams, trying to poke this one in and knocked away by Shia Burnett. Almost brought in by Megan Berg, the senior. Back up top again. Knott. Oh, look at these moves off the post. Offsides are the Lumberjacks. Man, oh man, 10:05 to go. We've played 6 minutes and 55 seconds. Bemidji has a goal at 2:59, 4:34, 5:39, and 6:28. In case you're wondering, that's 4 goals in 3 minutes and 29 seconds to get to this stage. Now they win another draw. Dump it off, shot blocked. Looking for Markowski. Here come the Pirates the other way with Maruska, working with Kinsley Wongan. Had that broken up. Maruska sent it in deep, even though she took a hit. It goes down low. Tracked down. And back the other way comes Millie Knott. Knott had it broken up, finds Markowski. Back to Knott. Knott goes short side, wraps it around, back up top to the point. Ellie Mae Swanberg through the crease. Nothing there. 9.5 minutes to go. 4-0 our score. Back the other way comes Knott. Knott dumps it into the corner. Off the side of the cage, it's loose, and Knott's going to take it out intentionally. Bring it back out. Here comes a shot. It's knocked down. On the ground is Markowski, as couldn't get her balance back and nearly got hit with that shot. Abrams is able to hold on to it. Incredible work by the Lumberjacks here. So waiting for another draw. And there was a penalty on Abrams for interference. That's why Markowski went down. And so with 9 minutes left, Bemidji's now on a man advantage. Roop, has already got 2 goals. Trying to find Knott. Knott's got it. Weaves through traffic. Knott blocked. Oh, and a swing and a miss as that one bounced right back out to Naomi Johnson. 10-2 shots on goal favor of the Lumberjacks. Dumping it off. Roop moving in. Too tall. And this one will go out of the zone. Yeah, you could show there's good hockey being played when she's trying to get her 3rd goal of the period. Back the other way. Taken by the Pirates shorthanded. Emma LaPlante will then peel it back out. Back to Vignes, their clear specialist. She's waiting for the last moment and does so all the way down the ice. A minute remaining on the Abrams interference penalty. 8:10 to go, first period. 4-0 Bemidji. Here comes Roop. Bailey Roop with 2 goals in this first period. And try and go coast to coast, working beyond. Down low, good breakup by Vignes. 2 high-level players right there. Back to the Pirates, trying to clear it. And they do. Back out to center ice, waiting for Molly McLean. McLean will wrap this one around. Nice little move there. McLean still working on it through traffic. Molly McLean dumps it back off. Another dump off. It's Roop again. Missed that one wide to the left. It'll be tracked down by Maddie George. George, the freshman, and a skilled one. Dumps it back out. Ava Martin. Martin can clear it. It got deflected, but it does get out. Martin will come on for a change, and Roop sees an opportunity, so here she comes. Bailey Roop. Oh, what a move. Roop too tall again. That was a beautiful move that time on a toe drag, but just couldn't get it on net. In the corner now. Final seconds of the penalty. Winding down. Centering pass goes through the legs of, that was Brocky who has a goal in this game. And back the other way comes Calliope Markowski. Markowski moving in, now outside. Good play by Brecken. Nothing on the centering pass. Bring it up top to the point. Resetting again. Here comes a shot that gets blocked. It's loose in front, trying to chip it out. Good breakup play by Emma LaPlante. 6:50 to go, opening period. 4-0 Bemidji with the lead. They can't get it out. Can the Pirates? Everybody doing some circles. Here's a big hit, and it gets back out to center ice. But the Lumberjacks have defenders waiting with Jacinda Lossing. Move it over McLean. McLean making a move on Peyton Demera. Trying to split the gap. It gets broken up. Now Peyton Demera gets swarmed by Lumberjacks. Tries to send it in deep. Here comes some help. Working with Aubrey Bartram. And Demera will put one near the net. It's centered and then broken up. Looking for Burnett. Loose and a shot on the goal. Aubrey Bartram was there at the right time. And the Pirates get on the board. Third of the year for Aubrey Bartram. (4-1). That was a beautiful shot. And Bartram gets a big hug from Ashlyn Bailey. Well played. Shia Burnett gets the assists on that. Cut the lead down to 3. And that's what Coach Olsen has been chirping about. Get down low. Bartram was right there, right place, right time, able to punch it in. Pirates maybe with a little more pep in their step here with 5:50 to go up ahead. And Roop had that one knocked away. Kept in the zone, though, by the Lumberjacks. It's Millie Knott. Knott chips it up ahead. It almost got through and broken up by Adley Vignes. Sends it out cross court. It'll be taken away by Ellie Mae Swanberg. Bemidji has a 4-1 lead. 5.5 minutes to go, first period. Here's Roop again, too tall. Shaking her head, doesn't know what happened with that. Bemidji scored at 2:59, 4:34, 5:39, and 6:28. Bartram has scored at 10:42. 5 goals in the period. Bemidji looking to add a bit more to the tally. This one gets done loose in front. Vignes lost it, then gets it back. That could have been bad, but here comes Adley Vignes. Tries to send one in. It was knocked down by Cannot. Chasing is Jensen Steiner. Got a piece of that. It goes back out to center ice. And Vignes will track it down. All the way up. Good fight for it, taken away by Millie Cannot. Cannot's got a lane, working on Vignes. Toe drag, Cannot backhand, just wide of the net. Closing down is Megan Berg, trying to make something happen with that. Down low, Crookston trying to get it out, and they do. That's good work that time by Christina Hershey with the top line out there. Her first start with the top line on the year. Pirates are trying to change while they have the pin right in front of their bench. It's a good heads-up play by Rylan Auble. And now trying to fight it out again, or trying to pin it again, was Lauren Tull. It'll go all the way down. Emma LaPlante, there's a broken stick on the ice. And cleaning it all the way down. Is this going to be icing? No, it's on net. So Lily Lauer has to play it. Move it up to head to Cannot. 4:20 to go in this first period. The Bemidji Lumberjacks have a 4-1 lead. Cannot moving in, lost it. And he gets loose in front of the net, sent back out by Lauren Tull. There's not enough steam on it, so no icing. Tracked down by Ellie Mae Swanberg. Scored the first goal of the game. Here comes Cannot. Millie Cannot moving in. That shot gets blocked. Is it another net puck? Yes. We've had 10 of those now in this first period with 4:04 to go. How much is enough? I don't know. Faceoff will go all the way down behind Abrams. Tracked down by Matty George. Fighting with his Lauren Tull. George has got it again. Back down low. They want to center one. They do, just beyond the stick of Rupp. Rupp, who is down there. Now taken back, and here comes Bartram. And a 1-on-2. Bartram tries to chip it in deep. It'll go all the way down. Then she goes down. They want a penalty. They're not going to get it. Behind. Now up ahead. Open lane here. Some free skating for Naomi Johnson. Waste centering one and into the net. Diving, trying to put that in was Rupp. And a little smile exchange with Maddie Abrams. Like, I don't know if that was part of the plan, but they didn't make any contact. Abrams got out of the way. So it stays 4-1. To be fair, there hasn't been a shot on goal for Bemidji in over 5 minutes. It's 10-4 shots on goal in favor of the Lumberjacks. And this is typical Pirate hockey. There are not a lot of shots on goal to be had for either side in a Pirate hockey game. Here comes one. Abrams makes the stop, and she'll freeze it. Her 7th save on 11 tries. Face off. Lumberjacks have got it. Hit hard around the boards. Swanberg is over there. We'll send it around again. Millie Cannot. It's not the first one there, but she does get it. And then she took it offsides. Mistake there with 3:05 to go, first period. Face-off coming. It'll be taken by the Lumberjacks. Here comes Cannot. Open lane down the middle. Cannot fires. That goes wide just beyond Logan Brecken. Tracked down by Baki. Scored the 2nd goal in this game. Knocked away by Maruska. A couple players go down. Trying to center one. Goes through everybody. And Logan Brecken will be the one to track it down. Send it back out. Center ice. Swanberg overskated it. Nearly taken away by Maruska. Up ahead. Dump it off. Trying to get it back to Markowski. A little tic-tac-toe play, but Baki overshot that pass. Collision, and the puck goes out of play. Out of the zone, excuse me. And now trying to fly down the ice is Maruska, but she didn't have enough speed. Rupp will get there first. Gonna be a potential breakaway. Oh, look at this play. Trying to fight near the net, and almost done by Megan Berg. Gloved it over the head of Ava Martin. This one's centered. Loose in front. Fight for it, and gets brought back out. Shot from Bemidji, loose again, and just wide of Abrams. So he approached 2 minutes to go in the first period. 4-1 Lumberjacks. Toe drag move. Cannot again. Millie Cannot making 4 moves, then goes down. No penalty. Ava Martin's got it. And Martin will try and whisk it out. Might have grazed the official. And Martin will try and come off for a change, but Roop is flying. 3-on-2. Bailey Roop all the way and scores. A first period hat trick for Bailey Roop. And Bemidji has a 5-1 lead. So Roop gets her 3rd goal of the period. 5-1 Lumberjacks. And a big collision as Vignes sent McLean to the ice. All 3 of Roop's goals have come just on her own with 1:20 to go. Here comes a shot save made by Abrams. That was whisked down there by Naomi Johnson. Trying to bring it back out. Coming back the other way is Peyton Demera. Demera, good pass deflected by Bartram, able to find Shia Burnett. Burnett tries to send it in deep. That got broken up. Bartram down there. The only goal scorer for the Pirates in this game. Bring it out up ahead. Here come the Lumberjacks. Under a minute to go in the period. Trying to make a move all the way through the defense. Backhand broken up at the last second by Logan Brecken. And that attempt moving in was Maddie George. Approaching 40 seconds to go. Now we're looking to move up again with Berg. Berg, Obel goes down. Berg missed that, too tall. They'll bring it back outside to Millie Cannot again. Now down low, Cannot trying to center one through. Looking for an opportunity for Berg with 25 seconds to go in the period. Berg trying again, had it broken up with. And physicality in front of the net. Lumberjacks have it back again. All the way across Cannot. Able to keep it in the zone, barely. Makes another move, Cannot dumps one off, shot, and a score! What a pass! And delivered. That was beautifully done. And scored by Baki, who's got her 2nd goal. With 9.8 seconds remaining. That was a brilliant pass. And that should be all the scoring that will happen in period number 1. Millie Cannot gets the assist along with Ella Mae Swanberg. What a first period this turned out to be for the Bemidji Lumberjacks as they score 6 goals in the first period of play. The Pirates have not allowed more than 7 all year, and they allow 6 in the period and are trailing 6-1. And there's a penalty coming up against Adley Vignes to start the 2nd period, and so it'll be 5-on-4 when we get back to that point. What a first period this turned out to be. 6-1, Bemidji has the lead. We'll take a break, and we will be back right after this here on KROX.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota, ranked by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after financial aid in the state, so you receive the best value for your education. University of Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of both worlds.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Minnesota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
And as we're now on our first intermission report here on KROX, and check it out. Look who we've got. We've got two Pirate alumni that are here with us. We have one of the better scorers and one of the better goalers that this program's goalies, as one of this program's history has ever seen. On the left, Campbell Friggy, and on the right, Addie Fee. How are you guys doing tonight?
Pretty good. Yep.
Very glad you guys can be here. From friends to rivals almost, as you are playing in different teams within the same conference. Campbell, which school do you go to, for those who don't know?
I go to Wisconsin Eau Claire.
And Addie, for you?
I go to Superior, Wisconsin.
And so now you guys are rivals. I've heard you've played once. Which one of you won that game?
We won that game.
But
I got a point off of her, so that's a plus.
I think that's the most important thing here, is making that happen. But cool moments there. You guys are still in the kind of first half of your season at this point, I'm assuming. And so, do you next play in January? Do you have any more in December?
Ours are in January. Our next games are in January. So are ours, January.
So a little bit of a break then. So nice to see you guys have come out this way. And so I don't know, Campbell, I'll kind of first talk to you. A lot of rhetoric throughout the year was, oh God, Campbell's gone. What are we going to do between the pipes? And I know you've talked with Maddie Abrams a lot, and have you seen her play at any point? And what do you think? How do you think she's been doing so far?
I have watched one game, but I've heard that she's doing really well, and she's battling and kind of doing her job and all she can. So, yeah, I think she's doing a good job.
How much, if any, do you miss the program and do you miss the team?
I miss it. I miss it every day. It was so fun. It was seriously the most fun years of hockey that I've ever played.
When did you start playing hockey?
Oh, I was little, probably like 5 or 6 years old.
So you've always been in this program for a long time, and was it a bit weird to just kind of be in a different one with different teammates and not really knowing anybody?
Yeah, it's definitely adjustment. Like it's like my sophomore year all over again, coming into a program you don't know anybody, but I've adjusted well. It's a lot of fun.
It seems like you're enjoying everything that's going on out at Eau Claire, and now you're moving into January, and just kind of, how does that team look? Where do you guys stand, and how excited are you for the second half of the year?
We're doing pretty well right now. I think we just got to keep taking it one game at a time, obviously, and see what we can do. But we're a pretty good team, and we have high hopes for the year for sure.
I'm really excited to follow that as we wind things down. Addie, I'm going to turn it back over to you. Of course, this was a Crookston Pirate team that last year made it its second year in a row going up to the section final out at Ralph Engelstad Arena in Thief River Falls, and that game was insane. I don't know how often either of you think about that game, whether it could have gone one way or the other, or just personal points that you liked from it. But I know that was a tough one for you, but seeing you back out on the ice for your college after what happened in that game, how good does that feel, and how are you feeling overall?
Well, that game was pretty tough. It's hard to watch. It definitely, a lot of emotions like run through while I watch it, but going back on the ice after like my injury has meant the world to me. It's great to be on the ice, and I'm pretty successful, so that's also been great.
Not only are you back on the ice and playing well and feeling good, I'm hoping, but you scored a point off your goaltender that was there for a few years. Is that something that you think maybe years down the line you're still going to bring up?
Oh, 100%. That's what I was talking to my teammates before the game. I was like, we are scoring against her. I don't care. I don't care if we lose. We are scoring.
That is fantastic. I'm going to ask the same questions to you. How much, if any, do you miss this program and this team?
This program definitely meant a lot to me, and I still think about it every day. The team we had, it was like family. Like, I still talk to a lot of girls on the team every day, and I do anything to go back, but it's also great, like, going through a whole nother program and meeting a lot of new people.
How has that process been for you with all the new teammates? Maybe some people you might have met in other, and that goes to you, Campbell, as well, with other teams that you played throughout high school that you might be familiar with, but most of them probably not until this year. And how is that going for you?
Going into it, I knew nobody on my tennis team or hockey team, so it's definitely, at first it was a little hard, but now I love them all, and I wouldn't trade it for the world, so.
That is awesome. And so now for your team out in Superior, Wisconsin, how are you guys faring so far, and what are you looking at ahead for the second half of the year?
Well, we're a pretty young team, so it's been pretty hard. I think we have 14 freshmen. And
that's a lot.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, not a lot of returners, but I guess our kind of like motto or mindset is like the second half is you either sink or you swim, and hopefully we come out and swim. So.
Hey, well, that's the philosophy they try to teach you and try and live by, and I think that it's a good one, just to be like, yep, this is our situation. This is why we're here. Let's make the most out of it. So now you're back watching Pirate hockey. I know it's a very tough team that's come into town on the game that you've watched back. How does it feel just to kind of be back in the building and watching the team that you played? Addie, I'll start with you, and then I'll go to Campbell.
It's definitely really weird. I walked in and was like, I can't believe I'm watching Crookston girls hockey play right now. But, they're doing everything they can, but it's definitely weird to be watching instead of playing.
Campbell, asked the same question to you.
Yeah, it's definitely different walking into the building and having to pay to get in. It's crazy, but no, it's a lot of fun to see them. And like Addie said, they're doing all they can and they're battling, so it's fun.
Do you guys seriously not get an exemption? Can you not just walk in side door and be like, hey, why don't you just go over there? You know, don't worry about it. Did they seriously charge you to get in this building?
Yeah.
They did.
That is hilarious. I will send a complaint out that way. That's insane. But that's funny nonetheless. Any other things that you feel like we haven't talked about you kind of want to throw out there and mention while you're here? Any final comments? Addie, I'll start with you.
Not really. I mean, I just wish the best of luck to Crookston girls hockey, and they better watch out for our alumni game. So
that's coming up. What day is that?
December 27th.
27th. Yep, that's right.
Don't miss
Campbell,
it.
any final things from you?
I'm not letting anybody score.
Nope.
The competitiveness is still at an all-time high, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Campbell, Addie, I very much appreciate your time. Thank you both for joining me today. Enjoy the rest of the game. Maybe we'll see a little bit of a turnaround. That's the goal here, no pun intended, or no goals in your case. But I very much appreciate you guys' time. Enjoy the game, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
And that was Campbell Friggi and Addie Fee here with us on the first period intermission. We thank both of them for joining us. We'll tell them to enjoy the rest of this game, which is about to get rolling into the second period of play between Crookston and Bemidji. And after a headset swap, there we go. I'm back and ready to roll. Had to move things around, help them out a little bit, but we are ready to go. We'll have that interview on our website, kroxam.com, at the same time that the rest of the story comes through. It's fantastic that they were able to come up and talk about how they've been, and that's a very kind of them to do that here for us. That was awesome. And so, again, that'll be on our website, kroxam.com, in case you missed it. Both Campbell Friggi and Addie Fee, highly decorated Pirate alumni who are back not only for winter break, but, oh yeah, the alumni games coming up on the 27th, and they ain't letting nothing get by them. You know, that's collegiate hockey players. You need to watch out for that. One thing to start before the start of the second period, Adley Vignes in the final second got a 2-minute minor for roughing, and so the Pirates are on the penalty kill to get this one started. Moving left to right on your screen, and away we go with Emma LaPlante trying to move it up the ice here a bit and dump it off the inside, no luck. 6-1 Bemidji. They had 3 goals from Bailey Roop, 2 goals from Bergen Baki, and 1 from LMA Swanberg. The only goal scored by the Pirates was from Aubrey Bartram. Here's Emma LaPlante, going to wrap all the way around and then just fire it down and clear for the Lumberjacks to track it down. Up and moving. Is that a trip? No. They try to draw one. That was a good effort on a potential trying to draw a trip that time, but no dice there. So that was very solid work. So back the other way. It's still with a minute 10. And all the way down and held by Abrams. Update on girls basketball. They had a great start against Roseau, but couldn't hold it. Fell 61-53. Varsity was outscored 44-23 in the second half. Oh, an insane change there. Here's Roop again. Glove save by Abrams, and a hit away from the puck as Keely Garrett went down and got hit by LMA Swanberg. Back out and moving. Chipped in down low by the Lumberjacks. Cross ice and out of the zone. So, a mistake on that pass. Lily Lauer will come out. 40 seconds left on the Vignes penalty. An awesome moment with both Campbell Friggi and Addie Fee. We appreciate them joining us. Centering pass. It goes all the way through. And it'll be tracked down by Cannot. Trying to make a move on LaPlante. Another player goes down. This time it's a Lumberjack. Trying to chip it in deep. Keely Garrett says, thanks, I'll take that. Whisk it out of the zone. Good play by Keely Garrett. Just 10 seconds remaining on the penalty. Back the other way comes Berg. Megan Berg all the way down. Goes down. No call on that. And Pirates full strength. And Vignes has got to sprint out there because they're working behind the net. There she is. Here's Canot. Canot, good dump off. Roop fires, blocked. And another puck into the net. Good job by LaPlante. 14:47 to go, second period, 6-1 the Lumberjacks. Face-off will be sent all the way back down. Logan Brecken tried to chase it down and then fell down. All the way out to center ice, and on the move with this, Kinsley Wongan. Lost the puck, though. Trying to get it out. And the Lumberjacks do get it out of the zone. Ava Martin working on it. Sent in towards center ice. Here come the Lumberjacks again. Shot from the very tall Kyla Frank, junior defenseman. She looms over everybody. That is a very tall young lady. Out in the corner, bring it back out to Frank. Frank will move it up top. Canot spinning around Ava Martin. Canot in the slot. Glove save by Abrams. Who makes saves on her first two shots faced. 13:52 to go, second period. And Roop gets chased out of the circle. And face-off won by Aubrey Bartram. Takes a hit, still able to get it out. That was a good play by Bartram, who's looked very good against this Bemidji team. Here comes Roop again, all the way in the slot. Save made by Abrams, got a piece of that. Bring that up top. Frank got it knocked away. Abrams with a good stick that time. Dump it back off. Here's Frank. Frank moving in. Frank fires. Poke checked away by Abrams. Behind Keely Garrett. Chipping it out. Peyton Demera couldn't keep it on her stick. Be sent down. Vignes. Cross ice. Great pass, but Burnett couldn't keep it on her stick. That was a beautiful look by Vignes. Very frustrated Shia Burnett as she comes to the wall there. Still having a conversation with Coach Olson, and he's directing her on stick handling, kind of snagged that pass, and she put her hand up saying, "Oh, come on, Coach." Back the other way comes Emma LaPlante, going to try and take it up the ice on her own. Look it up ahead, looking for Jensen Steiner. That got deflected. Back to LaPlante. Sending it in deep. Good pursuit if they can get it to Hershey. It stood up by LMA Swanberg, and she used the official as a screen that time. That was a very smart play. Finds the stick of Berg. Berg centers one. Look out! Wongan came flying in, but could not get it. And now back the other way. The Pirates are going to be the first to get there. So sent in Logan Brecken. Can't get it out of the zone. Kept in by Berg. And chipped out. Sent all the way down by Steiner. Played out by Lauer, went all the way out to get that. Here comes McLean. McLean, pinned, taken back, popped up, all the way out. And taken by Swanberg, bounces off the wall, 12 minutes to go, 6-1, Pirates trail. Fight for it. Vignes down there, good physicality. Adley Vignes works it around the boards, now has Maruska with her. Vignes fires, save made by Lauer. Able to pick it with the glove and prevent a rebound. Maruska was right there, ready to cash in. But nothing doing. Back outside to Keely Garrett. All the way down, and it's going beyond Abrams. Be wrapped around the boards. Bring it back out. trying to find Bartram. Might have hit off her heel. Burnett lost her stick and then falls down trying to get it. Pretty frustrated out there, Shia, but she gets it back, and now we'll look to help. Bartram gets pushed from behind. Well, that was Auble that got pushed from behind, actually. We'll have a penalty. Pirates going on the power play. Into the box goes Naomi Johnson. Power play for the Pirates. Sent it right to Steiner, but had it poked away. That was a good last-ditch effort by Millie Cannot. Now, penalty kills against the Pirates have known to be very aggressive. They don't just want to clear, but Steiner is going to try and make something happen with this. Around for LaPlante, leaves it for Brecken. Brecken centers one, poked by Hershey. Oh, what a stop by Lauer. That was a great play, but Lauer got in front of that and stopped it. All 6 of the shots on goal that the Pirates have gotten have not been very easy for Lauer. She's had to make some crafty stops. Right near Hershey again, and it poked out but right to Vignes. Adley Vignes skating through, weaving through traffic. Vignes! That's just wide. Rebound back out. Steiner lost the puck. Be taken by Cannot. Bemidji going to try and clear this one out. It's loose in the middle. Taken by Logan Brecken. Then had lost that. And here comes Cannot. Working with Markowski, and she'll send it in deep. She'll peel back. Here's Brecken. Bounce it off the side of the cage. Look out! And trying to just poke it away from Markowski. And Roop was also over there saying, hey, you might give me another chance. And she's got another chance. And then had it broken up by Brecken. Here comes Vignes. Adley Vignes all the way down. Fires blocked. Redirected by Cannot all the way behind the net. Payne Demmer out to help. Can they keep it in the zone? Yes. Good work by Kinsley Wongan. But then it gets taken away again. Back out come the Lumberjacks. Cannot. Tried to send it in deep. Peeling back are the Lumberjacks. Taken up ahead by Keely Garrett. Looking for Burnett. It goes into center ice. And finds Payne Demra. She tried to send it in deep. Gets deflected by Megan Berg. Berg up ahead. Gets poked back towards Baki. She's got 2 goals today. And out comes the puck all the way down. Sent in by Maddie George. And going down hard. Over there was Keely Garrett. She's able to bounce back up. Try and find Burnett. Centers one. Up ahead, Rylan Auble was fighting for it. 15 seconds left, and I think we have a tripping penalty that's coming up here. And who's going into the box? That's a Bemidji penalty for a trip. And so for 17 seconds, the Pirates have a 5-on-3. Only goal scored by Bartram. Let's see if they can get another one. They can't win the draw, though. Berg will wrap it down. Cannot just trying to clear it, and does. Brecken just couldn't quite keep it out. Final seconds of the first penalty. On the cross check. Move it up ahead. Hershey will send it in deep. Everybody pursuing. 1 penalty done. 5-on-4. All the way around. Roop has got it. And just whisked it down. Oh, it hit off the side of the bench door, and nobody saw it. And so then trickles out of the zone. That was a weird carom, but it works the way of the Lumberjacks. 9 minutes to go, second period. Up ahead, too far, but it's cleared out anyway because their player's short. Tracked down by Brecken. Oh, Brecken didn't get there in time. Taken by Johnson, just came out of the box. Up ahead to Roop. Roop just backing in, biding her time. Roop all the way back. Bailey Roop loses it. Oh, good deke down there by Cannot. Lost it, though. Back the other way comes Adley Vignes. Vignes turning on the speed. 1-on-1 with Berg. Adley Vignes fire. Score! On the power play. Adley Vignes. Cut the lead down to 6-2. Extremely talented player in her own right, and she gets one on a breakaway on the power play. Pirates got the lead down 6-2. Back the other way comes Bemidji with Barkowski. Down low, Auble. It was behind towards Keely Garrett. Kept in the zone by Swanberg. That one gets deflected, and Maruska can't quite poke it out. Almost there to track it down. Move it up, kept in the zone. Fire save made by Abrams. Bounces right to her, and it bounced off the back of the net. That could have been very bad, but Abrams did a good job keeping an eye on that. Working through. Shot save made by Abrams as that was fired by Molly McLean. 6-2 Lumberjacks. Pirates lead 1-0 in the period. This one is sent all the way down. Spinning puck. They wave off icing. You got to hurry to get this change up. And they do. Good job by Vignes. That could have been bad again for the Pirates, but they're kind of skirting with death here in the second period. Pinned up along the boards, taken away by Vignes. Adley Vignes up ahead, has some room to skate. Vignes shoots again. Save made by Lauer. This will bounce off towards Bartram. Down low, fighting with Demera. And it'll be down to Markowski. Markowski looking for somewhere to go. Bounces it off the boards. Vignes able to close down and keep it in. Then had it poked out. That was a good play by Jacinda Lossing. Vignes cross ice, broken up, then taken by Burnett. And she'll whisk it in deep and come off. And back up top, Malkowski makes a nice move. Can she get it out? No, kept in the zone by Bartram. Now can it be taken out this time? No, here comes LaPlante. LaPlante's got it, has a lane. LaPlante blocked. Last second jump in by Lossing. Makes a good stop. 6.5 minutes to go. Back up and around, taken by LaPlante. LaPlante's got an open Hershey, chooses to shoot it herself, and it's saved. Oh, I don't know about that. Hershey was wide open. That was a big missed opportunity. They wave off icing and go all the way down. And Reed Olson knows it. He is frustrated at how that played out. Christina Hershey had nobody near her. Here's Roop. Roop broken up. There's Hershey again. Roop gets it back. Glove save by Abrams. Oh, man. That is a tough one to swallow. Hershey could not have been any more wide open. The defenders all went to LaPlante. LaPlante chose to take that short angle shot. Did not work in her favor. Here's Abel. We'll wrap this one all the way around. LaPlante didn't pursue it, and this will be sent in deep. Was that deflected? Yes, so no icing. Tracked down by Vignes. Now LaPlante's got it. A little too far past her stick. And fighting for it again. LaPlante, good job keeping her balance. Back to Canot. Canot down low. Bounces off the back of the cage. Poking it up, trying to center one. Oh, it somehow finds the pad of Abrams, and she's able to freeze it. It does not go in with 5:38 to go, 6-2. Lauren Tull will come in for Abel. LaPlante will come out. And getting the words from Claire Halverson, assistant coach, telling her, hey, you had somebody down there. And Hershey's right there next to him, so they're having that conversation. Here's Rube, lost that one. Good play by Vignes and just sends it on net to avoid the icing and get everybody else out to change. 6-2, Pirates trail. And this one deflected, no icing. It goes all the way down. Brecken, the first one to get there. Fight for it, pinned up along the boards. Loose and taken back by Lauren Tull. Tull bounces it off the boards. Maruska. Maruska, nice pass. Oh, couldn't keep it on the stick of Ava Martin. No icing as it was tipped. Under 5 minutes to go. We just hit 8 o'clock here on this Tuesday evening. That one is icing if they don't touch it. That is correct. So we'll go back down towards Lauer. .441 to go. Face off and fight for it, gets poked down low. Much faster first period, second period, much better one for the Pirates in a lot of respects. Coach Olson really wanted to see some fight, and that's exactly what they're providing. A glove is loose. Burnett lost that, able to pick that back up. Back up top. And Burnett can't quite poke that one away. Bounces off the boards, though. Taken and fired. Down was deflected, then poked out by Burnett. Up ahead, here comes Aubrey Bartram. Already a goal in this game. Bartram had one just wide of Lauer. Coming to help is Tayton Demera. Lost that one up ahead. Goes all the way down. They wave off icing. Logan Brecken will play it. Over to Vignes. Full head of steam. Vignes swings and misses. Trying to pass it up ahead. And goes down, keeps this, almost does the splits. Able to get it back, finds Christina Hershey. Here comes Hershey. All the way up and moving. Hershey. And that gets back outside towards Vignes. Working again. Here's Vignes with a slap shot, and I think there's a penalty upcoming, so that one's not going to count. It's going to go on LaPlante. She'll go into the box for interference. So an interference penalty, 6-2, 3:23 to go. LaPlante gets hit with that penalty and immediately cleared by Ava Martin. Bemidji, they are 0 for 2 on the power play. Pirates are 1 for 1. Their only goal of the second period scored at 8:29 by Adley Vignes unassisted. Back the other way, here comes Roop trying to fly in, had that broken up. Good job by Keely Garrett. Tucked down behind the net, Roop fighting with Garrett still. Roop's got to get rid of it, I think. Garrett's just waiting. Roop is just biding her time, gets it back. Tight angle, save made by Abrams, and it'll be picked back outside. Berg is over there, and good pressure to try and clear it out. Kinsley Wong, and now it's back to Roop, and saved by Abrams off the side of the net on the rebound attempt by Berg. With 2.5 to go. Another one centered, loose again, fight and a score. That one did get through with Vignes, who was down on the ice, and Megan Berg will score on the power play, and it's 7-2 Bemidji. So Megan Berg scores the goal, the fourth different Lumberjack to score in this game. That one on the power play. Now wrap this one around and try and get another one. Centers one. Nothing there. Back out the other way come the Pirates. Sent in deep by Jensen Steiner. LMA Swanberg and Bailey Roop get assists for that goal. 2 minutes to go in the period. Here comes Berg. Berg will dump it off. Weaving through traffic is Cannot, and she'll peel it back. Coming out of the ice, on the ice was Peyton Demmer on a late change, and she broke that pass up. Brecken. Back to the outside, shot from the blue line, and it's save made by Abrams on that attempt by Cannot. 23-10 shots on goal in favor of the Lumberjacks. Wrap it around, here's Vignes. Back out comes, that was Lawrence Hull, and then move it up towards Shia Burnett. Burnett will wrap this one in deep, take a hit along the boards, and that was considered illegal, I think, by the official. I think Shia Burnett, drew a roughing penalty. They said that hit was late. I don't know about that. That didn't look late to me, but to the box goes Bailey Roop for a roughing call on Shia Burnett. And so unless the Pirates score here on this penalty, they have 1:13 remaining in the period. If they don't score in that 1:13, they'll have 47 seconds left to start the third. Back out the other way, here comes Cannot. Gets it out. Cannot move it up ahead. Here come the Lumberjacks shorthanded. Johnson back to Cannot too far. It was all the way to the corner. A minute to go in the period. Wrap it down low. Here comes the other way. Berg, who just scored, had that one blocked. Good job by Vignes. Now up ahead, here comes Hershey. Had it, her pocket picked by Berg. And we'll wrap this one back around. Will Bemidji choose to push? I'll just clear it, but the first one down there is going to be Naomi Johnson. Skating with Logan Brecken. Finn down along the boards, trying to get it out as LaPlante. Here she comes. Emma LaPlante on the move, trying to split through everybody, and that just goes all the way down to the wall. Marusco is out there with her. Back the other way come the Lumberjacks. Here comes Cannot. 15 seconds to go in the period. Cannot stops, drags, dumps it off. Johnson, 9 seconds to go, up in the middle, and that pass goes all the way around the boards, and that should end the period unless of a turnover right here, and it will. Second period has come to an end, and what a period that turned out to be. For the Pirates, really, I mean, that was a far better second period in almost every aspect for the Pirates. And so they end up equaling Bemidji in goals in the period, 1-1. And it stays 7-2 as the teams head into the locker rooms for the third period of play, which will come up after the intermission and the chuck-a-puck that they like to do here in the Crookston Sports Center. You see different variations in different areas, so they don't do the chuck-a-puck quite like they do here, and they have great participation for that. And so that'll be coming up here in just a little bit. But we'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll run through our second period scoring. In fact, we'll run through the scoring for the first two periods because our interview in the first intermission lasted the entire intermission. We had to go straight into the second period play there. So we'll run through all the scoring for that. Then we'll take a look at the Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. That will all be coming up right after this. End of period number 2. It's 7-2. Bemidji has the lead.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
crap shooting,
hockey, basketball,
wrestling.
So we have a lot of sports.
And there is
orchestra,
band,
choir,
visual arts,
speech, theater, Leo Club. And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot of going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is my education destination.
For over 45 years, Grove Mechanical has been the trusted choice for heating and cooling solutions in Crookston and the surrounding communities. From furnace repairs to air conditioning installations, we're committed to keeping your home comfortable year-round. We're proud to support this community and all its athletes. Best of luck to the Crookston Pirates this season. Grove Mechanical is behind you all the way.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the Service Department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the Service Department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Minnesota because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Back here in the Crookston Sports Center, and one of the funnier moments I think we've had in a little while. Of course, we spoke at the first intermission with both Campbell Friggy and Addie Fee, two highly decorated Pirate girls hockey alumni in their first year in college. Then different conference opponents. They're in the same conference. Campbell Friggy, Wisconsin Eau Claire, and Addie Fee at Superior, Wisconsin. And those two, I bet they haven't played Chuck-a-Puck in over a decade. And so they come out. They're standing right in front of the visitor bench, and who wins it? Addie Fee wins the Chuck-a-Puck, gets a throw down in the middle, and Corky Reynolds, public address announcer, says he couldn't read the name, and he had to throw it in the back. That doesn't count. It definitely does. And, of course, they're treated like any other fan here, as you heard Campbell say, that they had to pay to get in. I wouldn't have done that, but they were charged to get in here, so I guess if that's the case and they also paid for a puck, then that win is deserving. But that was a funny moment. And once again, we'll have the interview posted up on our website at KROXAM.com with the remainder of the story, as well as the comments from Crookston Pirate head coach Reed Olson, all the pictures, the stats, and everything you would want to know from this hockey game, which currently sits at 7-2 in favor of the Lumberjacks, although it was kind of a tale of two periods. It was 6-1 after the first period, and the Pirates went 1-1 against them. We didn't get an opportunity to run through all the first period goals in the first intermission, so let's do that right here. First period, Bemidji, when they first scored, scoring came in spades. They scored 4 goals in 3 minutes and 29 seconds. It started at 2:59 with LMA Swanberg, the freshman defenseman, assisted by Millie Knott. And at 4:34, it was Bergen Baki, and she got a goal off of assist from Jacinda Lossing. So that was the first two. And then Bailey Roop decided, I'm going to add my name to the tally, scoring at both 5:39 and 6:28, with both of those coming unassisted to make it 4-0. Crookston got an answer at 10:42. Aubrey Bartram, right place, right time, got a rebound, put it in. Got an assist from Shia Burnett, and it became 4-1. In the final 2 minutes, Bemidji had an opportunity to add more. Bailey Roop scored again, so recorded a first period hat trick at 15-17. And Bergen Baki got her second with 10 seconds to go in the period on an unbelievable pass. It was just through 3 Pirate defenders that was passed by Millie Knott. And Knott, who also has a C on her jersey, the junior defenseman, is terrific. This is an incredibly high-level team, and they have a chance of going very, very far this year in the state tournament. It was 6-1 after 1. Pirates got within 4 at 8:29 on the power play. Adley Vignes went on her own and scored on the breakaway. That made it 6-2. Bemidji got one back on a power play of their own as Megan Berg was able to cash in, and she scored at 14:28 on the power play off assists from LMA Swanberg and Bailey Roop, and we currently stand at 7-2. First and second period goalie saves. Lily Lauer for Bemidji had 3 in the first and 5 in the second. 8 saves on 10 shots faced. Maddie Abrams had 8 saves in the first, 9 in the second. Has 17 saves on 24 shots faced. The current goal number at 7 equals the goal amount scored by Warroad the highest levels that the Pirates have allowed this season. We still have a period to go, but that second period was worlds better. So we'll see if they can continue that improvement into the third period. Coach Reed Olson said he just wants the girls to come out, play tough, fight, and play to win. And they really have not laid down flat. It was a rough start, but they've bounced back and getting a couple goals on this team. They didn't get a couple goals on either Moorhead or Warroad, so you can say that that's a good step in the right direction for the Pirates. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll take a look at our Giraffe Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update, tell you about that Crookston Pirate basketball game that you're able to either listen to on KROX radio or watch on KROX TV. We'll talk about that, and we'll also talk about other scores throughout the area. Lots of basketball going on this Tuesday night, as you'd expect. Minnesota Wild also in action as well. We'll run through all that and more coming up right after this. 7-2, Pirates trail after 2 periods.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today, or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
Waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Minnesota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
Giraffe Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update time here on KROX as we take a look at some of the scores you went throughout the area. First for the Pirate girls basketball team. They had a good start to the game, but varsity was outscored 44-23 in the second half, and the Roseau Rams pulled away for a 61-53 victory in that game. So a good result for the Roseau Rams. JV Crookston won that one 15-14. Of course, they only play half games for them. JV here, Bemidji won that one 6-1. Varsity currently leads 7-2 after 2 periods. Other areas, things going on right now. New York Mills, they beat Frazee 78-66. Warroad, they beat Lake of the Woods 85-44. These are boys basketball scores. We've got Hillcrest Lutheran Academy in front of Battle Lake 47-33. And let's see what else we've got here. Stephen Argyle in that good game against Fertile Beltrame. They have a 7-point lead right now, 35-28, with 12 minutes to go in the second half there. Red Lake County destroyed Clearbrook Gonvick 96-42. Park Christian, 10th in the state. They beat Bagley 89-64. Manobin Wababy is in front of Cass Lake Bena 75-37 with 8 minutes left there. Pelican Rapids in front of Wadena Deer Creek 59-30 with 12 minutes to go in the second there. Those are all 8A. And he changed 8AA. East Grand Forks, they beat Roseau 91-78. Perham and Barnesville in a close one, 39-37, end of the first half there. And might be it on that side. And it looks like it, I believe. Yes, it is. So let's check girls basketball then, as those are all boys' scores. Girls basketball is as follows. Red Lake County Central, they beat Clearbrook Gonvick 91-29. Ada Borup West beat Norman County East Hill and Hitterdall 61-25. Park Christian over Bagley 71-13. Oh, man, that's a bad disparagement there. Only 13 points in a game. Lake Park Audubon in front of New York Mills 56-46. That one's with just a minute left to go in the half there. Breckenridge in front of Hawley 35-24 end of the first half. Pelican Rapids in front of Benoma Waban 61-32. 13 minutes left in that one. Kitson County Central, they're in front of Stephen Argyle 31-15 end of the first half. That's perhaps a bit of a jarring girls basketball score given how tough Stephen Argyle played Sacred Heart earlier in the year. It was a 47-44 game in that one. And Wadena Deer Creek, they beat Henning 59-31. And the Minnesota Wild, they have a 1-0 lead at the moment over the Washington Capitals. The Wild are third in the NHL in points, but third in their division, as the top two in front of them are the Colorado Avalanche and the Dallas Stars, who the Wild just beat last week. So they're going to need some help there, but the Wild look very good in that move with Quinn Hughes. Not only does it help the stat sheet, but it helps a team just to get a big name like that into your locker room, and also it drags attention over to him, which provides opportunities for some of your other players. And so that's a great move, I think. And the Wild are looking to capitalize on it. They have a 1-0 lead right now. Bemidji is back out on the ice. We're just about ready to get this third period underway. Just under a minute and a half remaining on the clock here. Pirates will be on the power play for 47 seconds, and here they come. They're back out on the ice now, moving right to left on your screen. Skating around Maddie Abrams. That penalty was on Bailey Roop, who got hit with a roughing call, running Shia Burnett into the boards well after she got rid of the puck, and so that's why it stands where it is right now. Face-off will be between Emma LaPlante and Naomi Johnson. 13-on-13. And puck dropped. Here we go. Emma LaPlante wins the draw. Adley Vignes will take it. Spin around. Out there with Keely Garrett, Christina Hershey, and Jensen Steiner. Trying to find Steiner. Intercepted by Millie Canott, who will move the other way. Short-handed still and send it in deep. Opportunity here. It's down low. Naomi Johnson looking to center it. Doesn't have anything. Now tries it. Keely Garrett was there. Broke that play up. LaPlante works up the ice. Emma LaPlante will dump it off. Garrett leaves it for Vignes. She'll go cross ice looking for Jensen Steiner. There's not a whole lot there. Now working it in. Canott back to Johnson. Glove save by Abrams. Two seconds remaining on this penalty. Face-off won by the Lumberjacks. Kyla Frank. That one deflected away by Logan Brecken. Back out of the box comes Bailey Roop, and she'll stay with the play. Here comes Kinsley Wong, and Roop says, I'll take that. Takes it back out of the zone, though. So she'll just take it through herself, trying to split through everybody. Had it lastly broken up by Rylan Auble. Making a circle around his Roop, up into the middle, fires, save made by Abrams. Just not much height on that shot from Roop, but she has 3 goals today, and so I don't think she'll complain too much, at least not now. Face-off coming between Aubrey Bartram and Roop. Bartram wins the draw. And I'll bring it all the way down. Kept in the zone. Back to Roop. Roop circling. And dumps it off. Swanberg, that gets blocked. Good job getting in front of that one by Peyton Demra. Tracked down by Alexis Fuller. First time we've mentioned her name today. And now back in centering one. And that knocked back out up top to the point. Swanberg, and that hit Brecken up high. But it looks like she's okay. That could have been really bad, but it might have just hit her on the upper shoulder right below her neck. And taken away by Demra. Demra tries to shoot. It gets blocked. There's a hit away from the play. Bartram was pinned into the ice. Now back the other way comes Naomi Johnson. Johnson trying to make a move. 2 minutes gone by, third period. All the way down. Nice Adley Vignes. Vignes trying to clear it out. In trouble. Had that deflected by Johnson. Back the other way. Toll trying to get it out. Finds Christina Hershey. Hershey on her own down there as the rest of the Pirates change. Loses the puck. Then it gets turned over to Steiner. Tries to put one near net. That gets blocked by Swanberg. Still behind the net. Lumberjacks trying to clear it out. Pirates have played a lot better since the end of the first period. The first period was a very rough one, but they've bounced back and have played all right otherwise, besides that period. Here is Caitlin Maruska. Maruska on the move. Trying to get around a hit. Takes one. Lost the puck. Is taken back by Calliope Malkowski. He sent all the way down. Taken by Logan Brecken. Brecken will move it up ahead. Maruska trying to find Kinsley Wong and hits off her stick. Ava Martin leaves that one. Trying to get it to Martin. And Martin had that taken away. Markowski will push it up ahead. Was trying to find Adeline Runnigan, a sophomore. First time we've called her name tonight. And Berg right out of the bench blows a tire, but it's taken back and kept alive. Around the boards. Played that time by Isabel O'Brien. First time she's come in, the freshman. Back out, Bartram's gonna leave that one as that's gonna go all the way down to Abrams, and she'll choose to cover. As flying in to try and break that one up was Kelly Carlson, another first-time entry. So I'm betting this top line for the Lumberjacks, who have done very well today, are gonna see some limited reps here in this third period unless something changes. Face off. Taken by the Pirates. Aubrey Bartram's done a great job with that. She's played brilliantly today. She's had a great game, as well as scoring the first of 2 Pirate goals. This one all the way down behind the Bemidji net. 4 minutes gone by. Third period. Shia Burnett trying to get it back. That one bounces off the official. That official's been hit a lot tonight. He's been in the line of fire, as the officials always are, but it feels like more often than not. Demera falls down. Able to get back up, and back comes Vignes. Eyes up, moving out, made a nice move. Vignes, cross ice, that got tipped. So no icing, that hit off a Lumberjack. And it'll be tracked out by Cannot. Millie Cannot will move it up ahead. Johnson lost it. Good fight over there by Emma LaPlante. Still fighting over there, and now it's Jensen Steiner closing in to help. Looking for Hershey. Back out to center ice. Nova Garrett. We'll move it over Logan Brecken. Brecken, too far for Hershey. Now Hershey breaks it up. Has a play. Christina Hershey, save made by Lauer. And able to bounce all the way outside. First shot on goal for the Pirates in the third period with 12:05 and counting to go in it. Up center. Taking it up is Roop, who just came back on the ice. All the way, backing in, and Roop's got 4. Bailey Roop scores with 11:53 to go. And Bemidji's got a 6-goal advantage. It's 8-2. One of the best players in this age group in America. Has showcased it on multiple occasions, scoring half of these 8 goals. This is the first one she's been assisted on, as Millie Canott got an assist on that at 5:07. All 3 of her goals in the first period were unassisted, as that one deflects over the netting. And we've got a running time here in the third period. We're down to 11 minutes and counting. Kinsley Wongan in the face-off circle with Megan Berg. Berg wins the draw. Trying to bring it outside. Good fight here from Maruska. Wongan trying to help. It's still kept in the zone. Good move by Berg. She's got a goal in this game. Now Berg's got an open lane. Centers one. Poke check by Abrams, then cleared out by Keely Garrett. So it'll be tracked down by Jacinda Lossing. Lossing falls down. LMA Swanberg keeps that. Maruska gets it out of the zone. Hits off the skate of an official, so you wave off icing immediately. Pirates will change everybody. Get some fresh skaters out on the ice. Bemidji trying to clear it out, taken away by Vignes. Vignes had it broken up by Swanberg. Would have had an open shot if Swanberg didn't come in when she did. Back the other way come the Lumberjacks. Taken up ice by Adeline Runnigan. And she'll dump it off to Calliope Malkowski. Move it over to Berg. Berg, Rennigan back to Malkowski, back to Rennigan. Rennigan, nice deke. Rennigan! That goes wide. And be tracked down by Peyton Demera. Demera up the ice, she goes. Makes a hit, trying to find Shia Burnett. Burnett cuts it off, still sent in deep. Aubrey Bartram can't quite get there. So we approach 10 minutes to go in period number 3. 8-2 our score. Nova Garrett sends this one in deep. Bartram takes a hit away from the play, gets back up. This one taken away by Vignes. Vignes with a lane on her own. Adley Vignes makes a deke. Vignes just wide left of Lauer. And Nova Garrett will poke at it and keep it in, but then taken back by the center ice by the Lumberjacks to the stick of Emma LaPlante. LaPlante trying to go all the way around. LaPlante got knocked away from the net, and then some extra pushing and shoving as she got stood up. That was good defense. Lauren Tull will chip it back in. LaPlante's got it again. Going to try again. It makes another move, and then that one got too close to Lauer, who poke checks it out of the way. And continuing to fight with Jacinda Lossing is LaPlante. They're going one-on-one here. Toll keeps in the zone. That's a hand pass. And so that will send the puck all the way down towards Abrams. Clock running down to 9 minutes. Just past 8:30 here on this Tuesday night. Wrapped around. Off the face-off win. Now back to the Lumberjacks. This one intercepted by Maruska. Maruska is going all the way on her own. Fires just too tall. Coach Olsen knew she had a look there. Here's one through the crease as Ava Martin tried to find Maruska. Here comes another shot. Wong and loose in front. Fight for it. Lowers got it. Ava Martin was right there trying to capitalize, but Lily Lowers says, no, thank you. I'll stop that. And she does. Face off right near. Lauer poke checks it away. She does not want to freeze it unless she has to. Back the other way. Here comes Bergen. Baki has 2 goals in this game, both in the first period. Down low, trying to center one, gets broken up by Keely Garrett. Pops up the side of the cage. Abrams trying to freeze it. It gets poked away. Ava Martin will be there to track it down. And Martin will ice it. And come off for a change. Ava Martin, the terrific tennis player, hockey player, and golfer. One of the many, many 3-sport athletes the Crookston Pirates have within their school and athletic department. Here comes Peyton Demera just fighting. Oh, just going down. Big fight with Naomi Johnson. Shia Burnett will now take it to Kyla Frank. There's over half a foot height difference there. He's sent back out, and here comes Roop. Roop trying to chip it by Nova Garrett. Nova, very smart, breaks that one up. Garrett getting more varsity reps. And now she's going one-on-one with Millie Canott. Canott gets around her. Vignes comes to help. Canott couldn't get around that one and lost the puck off her stick. 6:45 to go. Slap shot blocked by Demera, stepping in front of Roop. Canott trying to keep it in the zone. Gets around Burnett. Back to Roop again. Wide open in the slot. Too tall. And that won't go out of play. Multiple times, Roop has been left alone. She's capitalized on 4 of them, which I think is a pretty significant number to score. 4 goals. And the face-off will be with Emma LaPlante against Bailey Roop. And it's one out to Frank, and trying to find Canott. Had that one broken up by Jensen Steiner. Steiner moving down the ice, will send it in deep. Was deflected, so no icing. Tracking it down is Kyla Frank. Frank all the way around, too far. Taken by LaPlante. LaPlante gets hit. Back to Frank. Kyla Frank falls on her own accord, so no trip there. It'll be sent all the way down. Taken by Lauren Tull. Tull looking up ahead, Logan Brecken. Brecken, good pass out to Steiner. Steiner lost it. It's poked back in the zone. Taken back by Emma LaPlante. She loses it. Naomi Johnson's got it. Will try and go tight angle. Blocked by Lauren Tull. And will be taken back by Brecken. And in the zone, a couple friendly fire hits as Rupp runs into Canott. Broken up. Good job by Christina Hershey. Trying to fight there with Frank, but Frank able to get rid of it. Hershey tried to go up and under. That didn't quite work. Here comes Canott. Canott on the move. Wrap it around the net. They'll fight along now out of the zone. Taken back by Rupp. Roop will send one. Here comes a shot. Good save by Abrams. As Bailey Roop had an opportunity there. Abrams stopped it with her left shoulder. Her 22nd save, 5th of the period. 4:45 and counting. We're in running time. It's an 8-2 lead for the Bemidji Lumberjacks. Looking to get to 8-1 on the year and end the Pirates' 3-game win streak. That shot got blocked, and then a big hit on Ava Martin. Ella Mae Swanberg did not appreciate that shot being blocked. Taken back by Berg. Berg spins around Maruska. Fires. Too tall. High off the glass. Takes a big bounce back. Keely Garrett over there. Garrett fighting, looking ahead for Martin. It'll be taken back up the ice by Maruska. Maruska on her own again. Maruska got poke check from behind. Didn't see Berg coming. Pirates will get Ava Martin off the ice as well as the rest of their line there, except for Maruska, who's going to pursue and still stay in the play. Here comes Berg, short side, and stopped by Abrams. And I think Maruska will now come off. There she goes. For Shia Burnett. .340 and counting. Face-off again won by Bartram. She's played great. Wrapped around the boards. Taken by Rylan Auble. Auble, Bartram over there to help. Auble fighting for it, taken back, and that pass barely got through. They were trying to find Kelly Carlson. Down low, centering one. Bouncing puck behind the net. And couldn't quite get it through as Maddie George was down there. 3:15 to go, and now Peyton Demera goes down as she would have had a breakaway. Gets tripped up by Molly McLean, and we will have a penalty with a hooking. With 3 minutes to go, clock still running. And now that penalty time will also start to run with this running time. So Peyton Demera draws a trip. Can the Pirates get their second power play goal of the night? 2:45 to go. LaPlante wins the draw. Vignes blocked. Stepping right in front of that was Berg. Steiner keeps it in the zone. LaPlante takes it away from Brecken. Now we'll just weave and fire from deep. Bounces down low, and Steiner couldn't quite get a stick on it. Shorthanded coming back the other way is Naomi Johnson. Skating quickly with Roop. Johnson moving in. Johnson off the side of the cage. Abrams didn't get a piece of that. Up all the way down. Back up ahead and trying to find Hershey. Intercepted by Berg. She'll send it in deep. Only one goal in this period that was scored at 5:07. The 4th goal for Bailey Roop. That one heads out of play at the netting. 2 minutes to go in the period. A minute left on the Molly McLean hooking call. Face off won by the Lumberjacks. Here comes Canot. Will dump it off. They're operating around LaPlante. Does so. Roop centering pass. Oh, beautifully done. And able to find Naomi Johnson. Goal at 15-15. And it's 9-2. Shorthanded for the Lumberjacks. So the clock continues to run. We're at 1:20 and counting. They win the draw. Millie Canot gets an assist on that as well. 1:05 to go. 9-2 our score. Back up top, Canot back out of the box. After that penalty was McLean. Pirates trying to get it out of the zone. Roop doesn't let that happen. 50 seconds to go in the period. Bemidji looking to try and maybe get double figures here. With a 9-2 lead. Down low. And back up top again. Making a move is Canot. Canot just taking her time. Back up top. Good passing. We're going to Swanberg. Swanberg, good. Deke player goes down. Here comes a shot from the slot. Save made by Abrams. Gets stopped on that one by Baki. It would have been a hat trick for her if that was the case, but it gets stopped. Pirates ice the puck, and there might be in time for one more draw before the end of this game as the clock runs down to 15 seconds. And the final 5 seconds, Bartram loses this draw. They try and send one near the net, gets blocked by Shia Burnett, and this game is over as Roop took a late shot after the horn sounded. It was blocked anyway, and that's how this game comes to an end. The Bemidji Lumberjacks, they showcase why they are one of the best teams in Class AA as they get the win 9-2 over the Crookston Pirates. We'll dive into all the stats and everything in our Riverview Health post-game show. Reed Olson will come up as well. We'll talk to him and see his thoughts on how this game went for the Pirates. But it doesn't end in a win as the Pirates lose to the Bemidji Lumberjacks by a score of 9-2. We will take a break and we'll be back with our Riverview Health post-game show. We'll run through everything we just mentioned and a little bit more will be coming up right after this.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota, ranked by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after financial aid in the state, so you receive the best value for your education. University of Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of both worlds.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at GoHugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
Final score here from the Crookston Sports Center, 9-2. The Bemidji Lumberjacks, they take down the Crookston Pirates. The Pirates now drop to 4-8. Bemidji now 8-1. Scoring went as follows in the first period at 2:59. LMA Swanberg got things started for the Lumberjacks. Millie Cannot got the assist, one of 3 that she would have in this game. Then it was Bergen Baki is getting a goal at 4:34, assisted by Jacinda Lossing. Made it 2-0. 5:39, Bailey Roop. 6:28, Bailey Roop. Those 2 goals unassisted. So it became 4-0 in a span of 3 minutes and 29 seconds. Then Crookston got their first goal of the game as Aubrey Bartram was in the right place, right time, put away a beautiful rebound off an assist from Shia Burnett, and the Pirates got on the board to make it 4-1. Bailey Roop again struck, recording a hat trick in the first period. All 3 goals unassisted, scoring at 15-17. And then Bergen Baki got her second goal of the game at 16:50, assisted by Cannot and LMA Swanberg, and it became 6-1 at the end of the first period. Goals became fewer and farther between, with 7 combined in the first period, 4 for the rest of the game. As in the second period, both teams got goals on the power play. First were the Pirates at 8:29. Adley Vignes scored on the power play to make it 6-2. Megan Berg answered with one with her own off an assist from LMA Swanberg and Bailey Roop at 14:28 on the power play, and it became 7-2. Bemidji with the lead. Then in the third period, Bemidji put the game to running time at 5:07 as Roop scored her 4th goal of the game, assisted by Millie Cannot, which was her 3rd assist. And my apologies, she had 4 assists as she assisted on the shorthanded goal at 15:15 that Naomi Johnson put in. Bailey Roop got the other assist for that. So Bailey Roop with 4 goals and 2 assists. Miley Cannot with 4 assists. Bergen Baki with 2 goals. And it was just LMA Swanberg had a goal and 2 assists. It was a fantastic day for the Bemidji Lumberjacks. Goalie saves, Lily Lauer had 3 in the first, 5 in the second, 4 in the third for 12 saves on 14 shots faced. Maddie Abrams had 8 saves in the first, 9 in the second, 7 in the third for 24 saves on 33 shots faced. And so much better second and third period, as we mentioned, for the Pirates. But that first period did more than enough damage to kind of do them in this contest. Pirates fall 9-2. They're now 4-8 on the season. We will take a break, and when we come back, we will run through our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update with all the finals we have for you, and then we'll take a look at whenever Coach Reed Olson makes his way up here, and we'll talk to him and a whole lot more. I'll be coming up in the final stages of our Riverview Health post-game show. 9-2, the win to Bemidji.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
trap shooting,
hockey, basketball,
wrestling.
So we have a lot of sports.
And there is
orchestra,
band,
choir, visual arts,
speech,
theater,
Leo Club.
And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
my education destination.
For over 45 years, Grove Mechanical has been the trusted choice for heating and cooling solutions in Crookston and the surrounding communities. From furnace repairs to air conditioning installations, we're committed to keeping your home comfortable year-round. We're proud to support this community and all its athletes. Best of luck to the Crookston Pirates this season. Grove Mechanical is behind you all the way.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Let's take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update as we wait for Coach Reed Olson to make his way up here to the box. First, the Crookston Pirate girls basketball team, as you heard on KROX Radio and watched on KROX TV, fell to the Roseau Rams 61-53. They had a lead in that game, but weren't able to hold it. And so the Roseau Rams, led by Brooklyn Hulst, both her and Chloe Bull recording their 1,000th points of their careers last week. That ended up going the way of the Rams. Other things we'll mention here. I'd like my page refresh. Minnesota Wild, they have a 2-0 lead over the Washington Capitals. End of the second period. Scored a goal in the 3rd minute of the first period. Vladimir Tarasenko got his 4th, and then on the power play in the second period, Kirill Kaprizov scored his 21st of the year on the power play. Eriksson Ek and Quinn Hughes get the assist for that. Gustafson's 20 for 20 on saves. 2-0 Wild at the moment. Other finals we have for you. Crookston Wrestling, they're at the Dilworth Felton Quadrangular. They fell to Pelican Rapids 42-28, then lost to Dilworth Felton 72-6, and then lost to Frazee 69-6. So bit of a tougher result there for the Pirate Wrestlers. 7th grade boys basketball, Thief River Falls beat Crookston 23-22. 8th grade boys basketball, Crookston beat Thief River Falls 19-16. Boys basketball, Red Lake County beat Clearbrook Gonvix 96-42. East Grand Forks beat Roseau 91-78. We had Menominee-Waban over Cass Lake beat 86-46. But War Road beat Lake of the Woods 85-44. Park Christian over Bagley 89-64. New York Mills beat Frazee 78-66. Pelican Rapids over Wadena Deer Creek 77-36. Girls basketball finals we have for you. Thief River Falls, they beat War Road 55-31. We have Fergus Falls, who beat East Grand Forks in a good one 64-60. After that, we had Red Lake County Central beat Clearbrook Gonvic 91-29. Park Christian over Bagley 71-13. Ada Borup West beat Norman County Seal and Hitterdall 61-25. Breckenridge beat Holly 77-46. Barnesville over Staples Motley 68-31. And finally, before Coach Olson makes his way in here, high school boys hockey, Red Lake Falls beat Lake of the Woods 11-1. And Bemidji boys hockey beat East Grand Forks 2-0. Bagley Fawcett over Kinston County Central 6-0. And International Falls beat Park Rapids 8-2 in boys hockey. And we will now wrap up our Riverview Health post-game show with the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Reed Olson. We knew this would be a tough one, and that first period was indeed tough. Kind of showed how insane the Lumberjacks really were, but then you played a heck of a lot better in the second and third period. What did you make of your team's performance?
Yeah, girls fought. That first, what was it, 6 minutes? They had 4 goals. You can tell why they're in the top 10 in AA hockey, right? Just the way they can move the puck. They had some really good skaters and just great at stick handling, And then their shots, that was the most impressive part is their shots. But our girls battled. The rest of that first period, 6-1, but came out in the second period, had a lot more fight, a lot more effort, and you could tell that they wanted it more, in the second period. So it came out. I think it was a 1-1 second period. And then, kind of regressed back to what we were doing in the first period. We just had more energy in the second, but you got all 3 periods. You got to have that energy. So.
Yeah, we've seen it a couple times this year. It seems like the second period is when it shows up the most. That's happened a few times this year, but it did show that when they did have that fight and that energy, you could kind of hang with them.
No, absolutely, and it was nice to see Aubrey get that goal. He's preaching, getting the pucks in deep, and then a lucky bounce came right to her in the slot. She had a wide open one, and she buried it. And that's. We were trying to preach that all game is once you get across that red line, just get it in deep and beat their defenseman to the puck, and let's make something happen.
It was cool to see that, and that was a fantastic goal by Aubrey. Vigna scored on the power play to get your second one, and then they had a couple of other opportunities throughout the rest of the game. There was Christina Hershey wide open down at the end of the second period. Just couldn't find the puck to her, but other than that, seemed like Bemidji kind of found an answer for what the offense was trying to do.
Well, yeah, and credit to them. They were the better team today, and you could tell, like I said earlier, why they were in the top 10 for AA. They're well coached and just a well-around squad. But got to find ways to get pucks towards the net and get out of our own zone. I felt we would try to break it out, and they would always have an answer for us keeping it back in our zone. And we'll just have to watch the film and see what we can do better against these really good teams.
Yeah, this schedule in the late November, early December has brought Moorhead, Warroad, and now Bemidji all into town. What do you hope that these players have learned from those tough games against some of the top teams in the state?
Yeah, it's more of you got to come with it every single shift, right? Especially like in our second period, I felt like our energy, we picked it up. A lot more effort there, and once we were watching that, especially with Aubrey's goal, I'm just like, ladies, like if you can just keep the pressure on and just keep going with this same effort, the same speed over and over, it's a completely different game. It's a different first period, different third period, but we just got to come with that mentality every game and every shift.
So now you move into a bit of a holiday break before you have a few games on that 29th, 30th, and 31st period of time before New Year's, and then back kind of in the classroom schedule, back to your normal schedule throughout January, but 13-day break for your next game. And I kind of already know the answer to this question, but for the rest of the listeners, what's the practice plan kind of look like?
Oh, I got a forecheck. You're right. We got to fix our forecheck. We were caught too many times this year, and especially today, we'd have 3 of our forwards below the hash marks. That just can't happen. It's not what we practice, and we just got it drilled into their heads this winter break here before we play in that holiday tournament in Warroad, because we play 3 really good teams right off the bat when we come back from break. And we just got to find ways to, just like I said, keep that information in their head even when they're tired, right? Just make sure that we know where we're going, where we're supposed to be, and I don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot of things maybe to look at, maybe on the drawing board and things in practice. But overall, though, I know that at the same time, that break could also be a bit helpful to try and reset everybody's heads, maybe with the coaches as well, because it's been a bit of a tough schedule. Do you think that'd be something that could really help you guys out too?
No, absolutely. And especially we're in the halfway marker of our year, and we were just telling the girls that in the locker room, and we don't have many games to really fix what's going on, especially when we play these really good teams. So we got to take every day like it is a game day, especially in practice. Got to give 100%. Just listen to what we're teaching you guys, because we're teaching you this stuff for a reason, and just bring the effort every day in practice.
Well, Coach, I will let you go on that note. I appreciate your time for joining me here. I hope you have a fantastic holiday. Merry Christmas to you, because I don't think I'll see you before that period ends. So enjoy the holidays, and we'll be catching you at the Warroad tournament.
Absolutely. Thanks, Gabe.
And that was the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Reed Olson, here with us on the Riverview Health post-game show to wrap things up here on this one tonight. Thank you very much for tuning in. I appreciate everybody tuning in with me here on KROX TV, and we'll have more girls hockey in a couple weeks' time. That'll end things here. I'm Gabe Bishop signing off. Hope everybody's a fantastic rest of your Tuesday. Don't fall over with that wind out.